The Canary Islands, a Spanish archipelago located off the northwest coast of Africa, have a name that may seem a bit perplexing at first glance. One might assume that the islands were named after the small yellow bird known as a canary. However, the truth behind the name of the Canary Islands is actually quite different. The name Canary Islands actually comes from the Latin term Canariae Insulae, which translates to Islands of the Dogs. This name dates back to ancient times when the islands were first discovered by the Romans. The islands were named after the large population of wild dogs that inhabited the archipelago at the time. The ancient Romans were not the first to discover the Canary Islands, however. The islands were actually first inhabited by the Guanche people, who were the indigenous inhabitants of the archipelago. The Guanche people lived on the islands for thousands of years before the arrival of the Romans and other European explorers. The Guanche people had their own unique culture and language, which has largely been lost to history. They lived in small villages scattered across the islands and were skilled in agriculture and animal husbandry. The Guanche people were also known for their mummification practices, which have been well preserved in the many mummies that have been discovered on the islands. When the Romans first arrived on the Canary Islands, they were struck by the large population of wild dogs that roamed the islands. These dogs were believed to be descended from the hunting dogs that the Guanche people had brought with them when they first settled the islands. The Romans were so impressed by the dogs that they decided to name the islands after them. Over time, the name Canariae Insulae was shortened to Canary Islands, and the islands became known by this name in many European languages. The islands became an important stop for European explorers and traders on their way to the New World, and they played a key role in the colonization of the Americas. Today, the Canary Islands are a popular tourist destination known for their beautiful beaches, stunning landscapes, and mild climate. The islands are also home to a unique blend of Spanish, African, and indigenous cultures, which can be seen in the local cuisine, music, and art. Despite their popularity as a tourist destination, the Canary Islands still retain much of their natural beauty and charm. The islands are home to several national parks and nature reserves, where visitors can explore the diverse ecosystems and wildlife that call the archipelago home. In conclusion, the name Canary Islands may seem like it has a simple explanation, but the truth behind the name is actually quite fascinating. The islands were named after the wild dogs that once roamed their shores, a testament to the rich history and culture of this unique archipelago off the coast of Africa. To be fair, Canary Islands are Moroccan, and Morocco will claim it one day.